What's up with it, La Familia? Happy Sunday. Just had to pop in real quick.
J-U-S-T-J-A-E, fake niggas free, M-O-B, first lady on the panel, just J is the channel. When you're watching, gon' sub, hit that like, leave a comment, respect what she all about. Haters gon' walk it out, a lady be a lady, right now bitch, close your mouth. A Midwest gangster, thuggin' in the South, a princess from Chicago, ATL queen, pull up on the shoulder, she the hottest in the city, she a badass bitch, yeah, that thing sitting pretty, roll it up, light it up, we just wanna smoke and ride. If you look into her eyes, she'll leave you hypnotized. Soft spoken when she talk, don't get it twisted, get it twisted. She got lady too bold, yeah they with it, yeah they with it. What is you too street? She ain't come out here to play. Niggas like, who that is? That's my homie, Just Jay. What's happening?
What's up with it, La Familia? Happy Sunday. Just had to pop in real quick.
Good evening. Give me a second. I'm waiting on my co-host. As a matter of fact, I'm here, y'all. Give me a second. I'm waiting on my co-host. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Sheesh. Hi. Sorry about that.
Hey, I'm coming back in. Hold on.
Okay.
Take this one out. I'm back. Hello, everyone.
Salute everybody.
In the bushes. Let's see. So, what I wanted to touch on today is an anxiety disorder called body dysmorphia disorder, BDD, and how society can be a big factor in how it is, how people what's the word I'm looking for? Well, anyway, it's a mental health disorder related to body image, where a person spends a lot of time worrying about their flaws and their appearance, flaws that other people probably don't even see. Um, hey D.
Yeah, Kenny. Salute Callie, King, and Goddess.
Okay, so and it's a serious mental illness. It's obsessive and repetitive, and hey Victoria, it's you obsess over, like, for example, a lot of these celebrities getting all of this plastic surgery because they're not happy with themselves because of body dysmorphia, because society has told them, well, you don't look right if you don't look like this, and you don't look right if you don't look like that. So it is a mental health condition. It can be contributed from genetics, and negative evaluations or experiences about your body or self image, and abnormal brain function or abnormal levels of the brain chemical called serotonin. Um, my what I really wanted to touch on is how social media and even family can be a contributing factor for body dysmorphia. Um, Social media exposes you to many users and thousands of images, and people want to be like these images. So they're not, because they're not happy with themselves, or something that someone told them was wrong with them when it was probably, like all in their head. But anywho, um, a lot of people use filters because they don't want to show their flaws.
Mhm.
Um, and what they're trying to look like is really unrealistic. But yet, due to everyday common social media platforms, viewers are tricked into believing they're looking at people that they can compare themselves to, resulting in unsatisfaction of their own appearance. Um, you have anything to contribute?
Hey. Um, yeah, from what I wasn't really familiar with the disorder or the mental illness.
Hmm.
So it was interesting, like looking up different aspects of BDD. Um, and like after I was going over some of the traits and characteristics, it I may have been around someone that may have, unbeknownst to them, suffered from this disorder without, because we didn't know it was a thing. But
Hey, third ward.
um, hey third, um, so when I was looking up the information, like you said, it could be
Hey,
genetic,
Polly.
um, it could be yeah, so you can get it from a another relative or um generally what I was seeing is that it's like a chemical imbalance in the brain that makes these people that suffer from this illness feel like this flaw is, seen and heard and like it's the loudest thing in the room. Um,
Right.
as far as like with it can either be genetic or usually it's a chemical imbalance, and so it can be brought on through like a traumatic experience through childhood, like being bullied, teased,
Right.
stuff like that. Insecurity and self-esteem is part of. It's kind of like the aftermath of having the disorder. They just have a false image of their look and they're obsessed with them. Like if whatever it could be having excess weight or being really skinny, having a big nose, having a mole, whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
that everybody is focused on this thing. And really, it's not even a big deal. It could be like, they have a sleepy eye or something, but they think the whole eye is just shut down. Like exaggerate
Right.
whatever it is, and they think everybody's looking at it and judging them, and it gets crazy. Not crazy, but it's interesting. But
And the crazy part about it is 1 out of 50 people struggle with body dysmorphia. Um, but this number could be greater due to people's reluctance to talk about it.
hmm
So I mean, natural beauty is no longer enough for people in the social media age, and with the social trends constantly motivating people to change so they can fit in and be accepted by others. Um, People of any age can have BDD. It's most common in teenagers and young adults. It affects both men and women, but it affects them differently. I'll get into that in a minute. Having BDD does not mean you're vain or self obsessed. Those that struggle with body dysmorphia often attempt to fix the problem with excessive exercise, dieting, or cosmetic procedures. And again, social media is not solely responsible for this obsession, but it has contributed
that one, that one
significantly to the problem.
significantly.
um, Even children, like you can spot it in children constantly checking their mirror and reflections and surfaces from being bullied at school and people telling them, well, that's not right and this is not right, or taking pictures of themselves and outlining the contours of their body or touching a particular body part or constantly changing or rearranging their clothing and engaging in excessive exercise or muscle building, tanning, self grooming, wearing beauty products and makeups, and hiding their bodies from other people's, avoiding photographs and wearing hats or other things to disguise the things that they're insecure about. And that's just things that children can go through. It like I said, it affects men and women differently. Men are likely to focus on perceived balding, where women are more likely to worry about what they consider excessive facial hair or body hair. Men are more likely to have a muscle dysmorphia form of BDD, thinking that their body is inadequately muscular or too small. Males are more likely to have a coexisting substance use disorder, whereas females are more likely to have a co-occurring eating disorder. Women are more likely to use cosmetic procedures such as Botox, fillers, or plastic surgery to alter their appearance. And although men were as likely as women to seek non-psychiatric medical and surgical procedures, women are more likely to receive such care. Anybody have any questions?
We're accepting questions now. No,
And some things that you may notice if you have BDD. You worry about a specific area of your body part, particularly your face. You spend a lot of time comparing your looks with other people. You'll look at yourself in the mirror a lot or avoid mirrors altogether. And then you may go to a lot of effort to conceal flaws, for example, by spending a long time combing your hair, applying makeup, or choosing clothes. And you may pick at your skin to smooth it. I know it sounds weird, but it's a thing.
no.
um, in my opinion, I think that focusing on loving yourself is a great way, is a great treatment. Although, you have the doctors that want you to talk to psychiatrists and take medicine and everything. But it's really, to me, a form of self love, unless it is the chemical imbalance part.
Yeah.
And it may cause other problems like feelings of shame, guilt, or loneliness, depression or anxiety, like major depression or mood disorders, isolating yourself to avoid. Shut up, Red Bear. You so silly. Um, Isolating yourself to avoid situations that cause you anxiety, discomfort, like social isolation, suicidal thoughts or behaviors, anxiety disorders, including social anxiety disorder or social phobia, suicidal thoughts or behavior, misuse of alcohol or other drugs, feeling you need unnecessary medical procedures such as cosmetic surgery, eating disorders, OCD, self harm, abuse or bullying, low self esteem, fear of being rejected, perfectionism, or comparing yourself with others, genetics or physical pain or risk of disfigurement due to repeated surgical interventions. Again, it can be some evidence does suggest that BDD is more common in people whose family members have BDD, but it's difficult to know whether symptoms such as believing that you're disfigured or frequent mirror checking are inherited from your parents' genes or picked up from your social behaviors. Um, BDD is a treatable. It's not curable, but it's treatable. Of course, they'll most any anything mental is curable. But anyway, um, you can such methods as psychotherapy or medications. But again, I'm not pushing that. But that's one of the ways that people treat it. Let me see what else. Did you have anything else to add?
Um, you pretty much covered a lot of the stuff that I had come up with or that I had found when I was researching. I think you mentioned like there's high anxiety and
Mm-hmm.
unwanted thoughts. Like it's almost like OCD
Right.
because they are constantly in fear or worried about being rejected or judged at all times. That these thoughts will take over and they'll just make you think that you have to check in a mirror, like how, I mean, I know women do that a lot, but you walk across, I mean, as you're
That's
walking and
right.
you look into a store window or you look at a car to see like how you look when you're walking, or always in the mirror, always checking this or that, or worried about makeup, or just your appearance is, whatever it is, probably minuscule, but for that person it's everything. That's the biggest thing. Like I said, it's the loudest thing in the room.
See?
I had looked at like a dynamic as far as relationships, romantic relationships, like what it would look like or what the effects would be. Um and like I said, they'll have these frequent critical thoughts of themselves, thinking that others are thinking these things. Um it makes it difficult for like physical intimacy. So either they'll want the lights turned off or they may not even engage in um intercourse because they're worried about whatever this thing is.
Mhm.
Um, you might see like a major personality switch when they're triggered, um, and they become really paranoid and controlling. And I don't know if it's all dynamics when it comes to romantic connections, but um, basically they're worried about their spouse cheating or looking at others and desiring others, or and that person could be gorgeous, but they think everybody else in the room is better than them as far as appearance wise. So they'll there'll be constant argument, jealousy. Social media is definitely a trigger.
Mhm.
Just a lot of chaos and conflict because of it.
Yeah, and people you may excessively focus on over one or more parts of your body. The bodily features that you focus on may change over time. The most common features people tend to fixate about include face, such as nose, complexion, wrinkles, acne, or other blemishes. Um, I'm sorry. Hair, such as appearance, thinning and balding, skin and vein appearance, breast size, muscle size and tone, genitalia, backside, front side. Um, I will say that I have had, I want to say the best of both worlds, but I won't call it the best of both worlds because I'm a person that whose body weight goes up and down. And when I'm little, everybody's like, "Oh, you're so little." Then when I'm big, everybody, like, "Oh, you done gain weight." So you can't really win for losing. But that's why I feel like society plays a big part in that. And for the longest, you couldn't tell me my stomach wasn't big. Like sometimes right now today, you can't tell me my stomach is not big. And other people like, what stomach? You know what I'm saying? So
Like this one, bruh.
right. Right. Um, certain factors seem to increase the risk of developing or triggering body dysmorphia, including having a blood relative with body dysmorphia disorder or OCD. Negative life experiences such as childhood teasing, neglect, or abuse. Certain personality traits such as perfectionism, societal pressure and expectations of beauty, and having another mental condition such as anxiety or depression. Mhm. Let me see what else do I have for you. So,
So
any questions?
do you think it's more, does it depend on the case, or I don't want to say case, the person you think, or do you feel like it leans more one way than the other when it comes to the reasoning in why somebody may come, somebody may encounter this disorder, like more chemical imbalance, or do you think it is a
I think,
lot having to do
I
with
think, yeah,
influence?
societal.
Okay.
Yeah, in my opinion. Um, Social media heightens body image concerns through two mechanisms. First is the body ideal internalization, which occurs when somebody endorses body ideals, then try to achieve with their own body. And another mechanism is appearance comparison. I truly do think that a lot of mental disorders come from society, family, peers,
Hmm.
social media, and things like that.
Yeah, all these negative influences that may not seem negative, but at the end of the day, that's basically it's to keep your vibration low. Because
Right.
when you're in that low frequency, like depression, I mean, not to say that you have a choice when it comes to depression, but um, being in those low frequencies, you're more susceptible to different illnesses and sicknesses because your body can't fight off. You know what I'm saying? You're not 100%. So your body can't fight off the different, things that are trying to attack it at every given moment because your immune system is low. So those T cells can't do what they're supposed to do. That's just in that sense. But you're more susceptible to all kinds of stuff, manipulation, mind control, all that kind of thing.
Right.
When you're at low frequency, so they try to keep us, as far as society is concerned, in my opinion, they try to keep us at a low frequency so that they can control us by any means. So
I
I agree.
agree. I agree. I was about to say something. I'm sorry.
You're good. I think you mentioned this. The excessive grooming and comparing themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get
I
in.
mean, for example, look at Lil Kim.
Mm-hmm.
She did a number on herself.
Let's see who went in. And like, I mean, I don't know, because it's almost like when they start, it's almost like they can't stop. Is that, you think that's what it
Right.
is, or because
I,
how did you
I
do this?
that's a good question. I think that like a lot of people, like Michael Jackson.
Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. Like Michael
Okay.
Jackson. He was
Let's go.
searching for something. He was searching to be perfect in some area in his life through his body, and he was already perfect in my eyes, and our probably
Mhm.
most of our eyes.
Right.
But he didn't like his nose. He didn't like his cheekbones. He didn't like his skin tone. He didn't like, well, the hair, of course, isn't his fault, but
Right.
because people told him that that stuff is, growing up in the industry, they, they're watching who getting all the praise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to be like this person. They're trying to be like that person. The man didn't even want to have his. They didn't want to have um melanated children.
Mm-hmm.
I find better words. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And they told her she was too dark, so she started working on that. And then ain't no telling what else. And she looked like so stupid. And I hate that for her. I really do.
That is tragic.
I really do. Because she is a well, yeah, she is a beautiful woman. But they all trying to fit in. They all trying to gain this or get this look that is not obtainable. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
tiny with the eyes. And then her daughter went back and got him, and then it like she almost went blind.
What you mean the eyes?
Her, Tiny
Yeah.
had she had eye implants.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
How?
that's not her real eye color. I mean, it is now.
Oh, okay, I got you. So like,
And
these.
her daughter did the same procedure, but her daughter almost lost her eyesight.
Jeez. Okay, so like, instead of just getting
Contacts.
contact, they just got a whole new set of eyeballs. Like,
Yep.
knock it off.
Yeah, some type of dye inserted. Hold on, let me see if I can find when she explains it. I'll just play the audio.
I don't keep up, but that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess yes. Society can definitely play a part because their idea of beauty or whatever they try to push on to, and it's usually the young people, but not necessarily only. They push this narrative on them, and then they think they're less than, or depending on what it is they want to fix or try to fix.
Okay, I found the clip of her talking about it.
Okay.
Overseas for some controversial surgery. Now for the morning stir. It's caused this morning by reality star Tiny Harris, who changed her eye color permanently by going overseas for some controversial surgery. ABC Deborah Roberts has the story.
Tamika Tiny Harris, a reality starlet with a big personality.
How about y'all take your mama on a date?
Mom of 6 and wife of rapper T.I. You don't feel anything in your eye. And today she's looking at the world through a new set of eyes. Your eyes were brown.
They were brown.
Now they're quite light.
They are ice gray. That's
What?
the color that I purchased.
Harris exclusively telling ABC she's permanently changed her eye
She said she got tired of
to
putting in
medical-grade
contacts, though.
silicone.
They go into the eye and they make a little slit. They take this implant and it's folded up. They open it and they spread it over your eye.
With the operation illegal here in the States, she
Wow.
went to Africa to have it done.
They told me that the procedure was it would be quick. It's like 5 to 10 minutes an eye. They woke me up and it's very blurry, and then it just kind of fades in.
And you looked in the mirror, and what did you think?
I looked in the mirror and I was like, they're amazing. Like, I love them.
But some doctors warn that beauty doesn't come without a price.
These risks can be sight-threatening and can include glaucoma, cataract, and corneal problems.
Her new look raising eyebrows online, ranging from, I see this as a sick act, no doubt very low self-esteem, to, I think she looked better before.
And I stopped it. Let me put a thumbtack in that. Hold on.
Better before.
That's why I stopped it. You see how society attacked her?
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, it's her business, not ours. What do you say to people who would say that this is sending the wrong message to young women?
I just wanted to do something different. And I have the right to do that. It's my body.
Your husband initially said this is sort of crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of like, what are you doing? You know.
What does he say now?
I mean, he loves them. He's okay with them. As long as they're, healthy and I'm not having any problems.
And that's the question. Tamika says she feels fine, that her vision's nearly perfect, but with no long-term studies, it's unclear when or if complications could arise. George, she's only a little more than 2 weeks out with this. She's having the pressure check. So far, so good, but
one complication, I know they did all kinds of hate on social media.
All kinds of stuff. She Instagrammed this picture yesterday, and she immediately pulled it
and
down.
that's how I feel, third ward.
People saying anything from, why are you sending this kind of a message? Why?
So again, she got attacked for that. Now let me see if I can find out the details of Zonique. And she had to get her she had to get hers taken out.
Wow.
Yep.
All of that just to get him, or just to need him.
She has like she has permanent eye problem.
Great.
She almost lost her eyesight.
Her joints were working prior to the procedure. Now she has issues.
Mm-hmm.
Get it?
Hey, mama's baby. Tell me how. Put this on your lap. How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little better. I don't look too fast. It started hurting.
A few years ago, I went to Africa and changed my eye color. Dani just loved it, and she was determined to go herself and get her eyes done. But then she started to have a little eye pressure.
My doctor told me to do less activity.
You gotta slow down, honey.
That's what she told me.
You don't need to bend down. Don't pick up nothing heavy.
It's so hard not to pick up hairs.
She can get around just fine.
It's been a week since I got my surgery, and I took the eye implants out so that I wouldn't have any permanent damage. So you know that this eye is the one that has the high pressure. So basically, that's why I got eye surgery. Well, what about the other eye? And I really don't want to go through it again, but it's just like I don't really know yet. When I first found out how serious the situation was, I was so emotional. It's really not something that I want to go through again. I need to get back in the studio.
Are you able to sing and go in the studio with your eye right now? I think you should probably, the pressure, I don't know about belting, and I don't feel like that's...
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, because she said don't strain.
Yeah.
My doctor advised me that I have to be extra careful while in recovery, because even singing can make my eye hurt. It's so frustrating because I need to be focusing on my career and working on my new project, because I have to live a grown-up life and make grown-up money and pay grown-up bills.
I was really trying to get into the details. Hold on.
Zonique, Tommy and I started working on Mosaic FM Radio. So first of all, I would like to start by asking you, how did the surgery changing your eye color go?
That was when she first got him.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. RTI and Tiny Harris's daughter, Zonique, is snatching wigs left and right with her fire looks on Instagram. She took a moment to get real with fans in the comments recently. It is far from a secret that Neek followed in her mother's footsteps in 2014 to surgically have her eye colour changed from dark brown to greyish blue. But according to this choice, it wasn't the best in the long term. Whoa. A few days ago, Zonique shared a photo to Instagram that was unlike a couple of previous photos. Wearing a body-starching red dress, she captioned the photo, "Fun fact, Jaylee is my middle name."
Meant to be the great outdoors.
Fans recently noticed that the reality starlet's eye hue seemed to be back to dark brown. One asked, "Is the eye colour change worth it?" before adding, "Thinking of going to Kenya and getting it. I've done my research, but it will help if you can tell me your experience." Sadiq responded, clarifying she didn't go to Kenya. She went to Tunisia before sharing her reservations. "Well, I didn't go to Kenya, so I can't say if it's safe there or not, but I've never liked to recommend anyone to do it," she confessed. "I can say that the experience wasn't the best in the long term, but everyone is different. My mom is fine." During an episode of T.I. and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle last season.
Yeah, so basically, she almost lost one eye. I think she like. That's why I was trying to find out the details. They talking about everything other than, because I don't want to say it wrong, but I think she was like about to go blind, or she can't see out of that eye or something like that. Allegedly. Yeah, she's legally blind. Allegedly.
Not the Fetty Wap.
Right.
Sheesh.
So yeah, all of that just for perfection, which don't exist
At all.
when these people are beautiful. Tiny was beautiful.
Yeah, she didn't need to do. I don't
Anything.
need to do anything.
And Sonique definitely was beautiful. She didn't need the eye color, but I mean they had the money, so and that's the thing. Having the money, these people had the money to do it. They're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They don't make it right or wrong, but they're gonna do it.
What they spend their finances on when they get them is like, why?
Right.
You could be doing all sorts of stuff. If they tapped into like their solar plexus, one of the chakras, the yellow color, that one governs like your self-esteem and self-worth and confidence and overall just shine. Like if you think about that chakra, it represents the color yellow like the sun. And the sun kind of represents your ego, or when the sun comes out, you shine and it's warm, it's so you out there, you on blast. So if that chakra is blocked, then you're going to have like self-esteem issues, or you're going to feel powerless and inferior, like you're less than. So definitely the loving yourself and the spiritual hygiene is some aspects that can help. Some people need meds, I guess, but I'm not sure in all cases. I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, that's not, to me. I don't, unless it's like triggered by maybe a chemical imbalance. But a lot of it, I think, really is esteem.
Yeah, we can definitely fix it ourselves.
Tammy Romaine. Hold on, I'm trying to find something of her opening up about her body dysmorphia.
Disorder. Now, the Mayo Clinic describes it. Okay, let's talk about something that surprisingly many people struggle with: body dysmorphic disorder. Now, the Mayo Clinic describes it as an illness that causes a person to obsess about their looks and perceive flaws. A study published in the National Institutes of Health states that body dysmorphia cases are on the rise, and there is a clear correlation between the increase in the effects of social media. Ladies, have you ever found yourself being overly critical when it comes to your physical appearance, even when your loved ones tell you there's nothing wrong with how you look?
Guilty.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
All right, Phil. Well, for me, it's very close to home, and it's something
and this
that
is Tammy Romaine talking.
So this is like the first time because I feel comfortable enough to talk with you ladies about it, but I suffer from body dysmorphia disorder, and I've been dealing with it since I was 13 years old. And so a lot of people don't know it's either hereditary or genetic or comes from a negative experience where your self-image has been annihilated. And for me, when I was 13 years old, I wanted to be a model. You know, we're from New York. I was tall, I was 5'9", I was thin, and I went to this agency and walked, and that lady ripped me to shreds. I thought I was perfect, 5'9", less than 120 pounds. Assuredly, they're going to sign me. And she literally stood me in front of a mirror and said, "You've got back folds, you've got fat over your knees, you know, you need to do something with your chin, your breasts are sagging." And I went home that night, and from that moment, every time I looked at myself in the mirror, I could find something wrong with myself. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to deal with it. I just knew, well, I've got to get skinnier. I've got to make myself smaller. I want to be a model. And so I started abusing laxatives. I started not eating. I started throwing up. I started doing everything that I could think of to do to be as skinny as I could possibly be, being obsessive about my weight loss. People don't realize that's why I got my mouth wired in 1993 to be skinny when I was already skinny. Right. And so now today at 50 years old, I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And so my weight fluctuates with that. And you couple that with the disorder. And it's a hard thing to manage. And people don't understand what it is to be a person with this disorder, particularly dealing with the weight issues, because they leave negative comments or what they feel are negative comments. But for me, my mind has such a warped sense of perception. It's a compliment. Tammy, you look too frail. Tammy, you look like a bobblehead. Tammy, you look skinny. In my mind, that goes, well, I'm on the right track. I'm getting skinny. And then I don't know when to stop.
My experience being a small person most of my life, I decided I wanted to go to GNC and get some shakes to, gain weight or whatever. It didn't work. But just because people was telling me, "Oh, you're so skinny, you never gain weight, blah blah blah." Like, this is what God wanted for me.
Can he want it for me?
Stupid. Well, hey, last year around this time he didn't. I call it a seasonal shape. My weight goes up and down. I have no clue what makes it do that because I don't do anything special. The shakes I was in my early 20s, like 21. I haven't. Other than that, I probably eat once a day, and my eating pattern never changes, but my weight goes up and down.
Mine too.
Call it a seasonal shape.
During this time of year, like, I feel like it's because of the season, like not really paying attention, but like hindsight, I'm like, okay, I usually thicken up and stock up like a bull during this and like during the winter months and things. It's like I'm thinner, and it's like, can I get that for the summertime though? Like, let's go. Let's work. We could work something out. But I do it. It does that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And usually it's not because I'm eating any different, but then I don't know if I've ever really paid attention. But yeah.
I get that though. I really do. I really get that. Because like I said, mine goes up and down. And like I said, even when I'm skinny, you can't tell me my stomach, I don't have a fupa.
Right. Not the fupa. Who named it this? Let's
I
talk
don't know.
about
But you can't tell me I don't have one. You can't.
I don't
You
like the
can't.
name. Even
And
though
I
I know
was very insecure. Like, why am I so skinny and still have a stomach? What stomach?
when did it start for you? Like, when did you start to notice? Or like when it started to stand out?
When I was younger, I say probably like maybe 10, 11. And I used to be like, girl, you ain't got no booty. I'm not thinking about no stuff like that. And at that point, that's when it brought to my attention, it made me start paying attention to the fact that I lacked some stuff that other people didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wasn't like that was like the last thing on my mind. And one, I wasn't until somebody just. I remember it. I remember what I had on. I
Damn.
remember what I had on and everything. That's crazy. And I was real young. And
Yeah.
they brought that to my attention that I was too skinny.
Okay. It was the opposite for me. Like I thought for especially, or I guess up in before, let me see, middle school, because I think this kind of thing happens like around puberty or around teenage adolescence, because that's when you start to notice yourself when you're, you know what I'm saying, when you hit puberty, like you start wanting to, what was that about middle school, where you want to start, putting on some lip gloss or
Mm-hmm.
your hair because you seen whoever. But like for me, I've always been on the thicker side. Um, Taurus bull, let's go. But I thought forever that I was fat. And when I look back, like when I would look back at pictures, I'm like, if you don't give me that side right now, like, but at
Right.
the time, it was like I felt like I was huge. And I think it's just because, I was, like I said, I was thicker than most girls, and especially the girls around me. They were totem pole, they were just sticks. And so here I am, straight woman up in here in comparison, and I'm like thinking I'm fat, and that was before I even heard the phrase thick. Like I didn't know what that meant until high school, and I'm like, what's that? So, and I'm like, nah, this is Bel Air. Like that's not. It's just not thick. This is huge, but I can see where all of this is like stemming from. 'Cause I had a little issue with it myself.
Right.
That we're talking about it.
I mean, that last year around this time, I was like 170. I'm probably like 150, maybe.
Oh,
But,
that's bad.
huh?
Is that good or bad? And I shouldn't say in
You
good
know
or
what?
bad, but
And
like,
that's what I'm glad you brought that up. My metabolism. It was. I think that plays a big part in me not being able to like maintain weight
hmm
because I have a high metabolism. And I had a few surgeries in the past, and when after I had those surgeries, I started gaining weight. I think it slowed my metabolism down a little bit. I don't know, maybe my metabolism is getting back to where it was. I don't know. I can't say, but yeah,
any good thing.
I know because of my metabolism, I couldn't gain weight. That was one of the reasons why. He told
Somebody
me think
trying to figure it out. Somebody, Callie, get him. He said, inquiring mind. But yeah,
Any questions or any opinions? Anybody want to come up? Want me to drop the link?
hit the link. Hit the link.
He's crazy.
Sheesh. He said thicker side. Yeah, like I was more developed than the average girl in middle school.
And see the crazy part about it, I can remember my 8th grade graduation. They didn't let us wear cap and gown in my elementary school. All I didn't go to no different like elementary and middle school. It was all one. And I remember walking into because I've always been heavy chested. I remember walking into the school, and as soon as I walked in, they started pinning my pinning my dress up because my boobs was like, I'm grown. I'm like, y'all just
Yeah.
don't know these things are a hazard. Like,
Yes. Big old bitty life. I mean, sheesh.
right. It is so hard to like find clothes. Like,
Let's talk
I
about
wouldn't want. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Me personally, I don't want a shape that society accepts. I want a shape that my that my clothes accept.
That my button-up shirt will accept. And you know,
Right.
I can't indulge in the button-up.
You will get popped in the eye.
Bruh, or just be a whole bunch of peepholes like peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo in between each button. This life is rough, y'all. Don't.
For real. Invest in body tape. I had to.
Yeesh.
Even for my bras, because sometimes you get the double bubble.
Damn, not the double. Can you please elaborate on the double bubble, please?
Oh my god.
I don't like you. I remember now. But what is the double bubble? I don't know what this is.
People got 4, 5 titties.
Damn. I call it.
Double bra.
I've never
To
had a
keep them
bra.
in place.
I've only worn boulder holders. I've never had a bra in my life. Like I've had to shop for boulder holders because,
Boulder holders.
bruh. Story time, crisscross applesauce, guys.
Stupid.
But yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, it's unfortunate that sometimes it can take you there if you let it, or I guess it like we said, it's either it can be a traumatic experience, it could be a chemical imbalance, or it could be genetic. Imagine if it's genetic, like sheesh.
Yep. She's so silly. Talking about boulder holder.
It's real life. West Side, yeah, it's real
But
life.
when you look at it, most people are esteem is broken down from their peers, from their relatives, from social media. Like, yeah, I
Right.
get the mental aspect of it, but at the end of the day, a lot of people are broken down by somebody that there's no such thing as perfection.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to practice self love.
Yeah, I could see how it could be like childhood. Damn. Not research purposes and education. Let's go.
Let's go, Kelly.
Hey,
Red
but
Bear is a fool. Not good genetics come through.
let's
Yeah, my mom.
go.
Look, wait a minute now, because my mama had it all. But you
Not
know
the
what?
light.
The way we were brought up, she didn't wear clothes to reveal her shape. She didn't. My mama had it all. My daddy said
See,
my mama was slim in the waist and cute in the face. She had it
but
all. The
not
butt
the
and the
36
boobs.
or 36. 36,
Girl,
35,
yes, you
36.
lucky, Callie, because
Sheesh. Yeah, that's my life. Like
like I
it.
want to wear a button up. That's why I had to wear the button up the other day because, like I said, my weight go up and down. So
I don't know nothing
I had
about
to
the
get one
button up.
in before they be like, people.
Like I could not partake in the button up unless
Right.
it's like stupid big. Like I'm not finna do it. Like we just gonna
You have a
put that over
keyhole.
there. Yeah, it'd be
The
some
little keyhole.
so cute shirts. I'd be
Or,
like, come on, Clea.
or a missing button.
Yeah, wow, right. Or it just bust open and you don't know. You just
Like people
be
paying for
sitting
this.
there. Yeah, yeah,
People
my
are
life,
literally paying for this. Like,
my life. No, I'm just saying. Wait, why did hold on, Red Bear time I get the likes.
he's stupid.
Yikes.
Not
But yeah,
even a red bear.
now let's go. Somebody time these guys out.
Yes, I've been trying. I look. I'm gonna see if the doctor, because you can't. That pain, you really can't say where it comes from. So let me be like, I'm trying to get them reduced. Look, I want
Trying
look.
to
If
do
if if I can't have the whole package, I don't need these either. I don't care.
you trying to do an account transfer? Like let me transfer from my savings to my
No, I was watching videos. No, no, no.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
man. Dang.
Yes,
Yeah,
I be having back pain too.
I
And you
couldn't
have
go
to wear a
outside.
good bra.
Yeah. It's yeah, my life. Like, they start doing it now, but like the cute bras only have like one little clip. You know what I'm
Kelly
saying? Like
said she
all
got a
dainty
donk.
and cute and stuff. And then the bras that are for the boulders got like 17 straps in the back, and they like beige.
Don't even try to wear a strapless bra. Don't
Can't
even
get no
try.
flowers. I can't get no dandelions. I gotta get beige, bro. Like, why? That's just not fair. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But
I
I
feel
made
you on
it.
that.
I made
I
it.
feel you on that. It sucks. I hate it here. But
I don't
see,
like it
I
around.
shouldn't, because this is what God gave me. So I should be happy with it. But because
Right, dude. Yeah,
society loves them.
right. But they ain't gotta hold. They don't gotta carry them.
Right.
I'm the courier service. Like, check it out,
Right.
yo.
Right. You can well carry two of these D's for me then. I carry the other one.
Straight DoorDash every day, son.
For real.
Jeez. Okay.
Let's go, third ward.
Uh-oh. No way. I don't even want to read it. I don't even want to.
He crazy. But
But yeah,
yeah.
salute to everybody that's in here listening to our to go biddy stories and
Right.
learning all this, valuable information, because you might be able to notice it with yourself or somebody that's around you, or bring awareness to somebody that might be, on the low with it.
I know that's right, Callie. See, it's like you can't have one of the. I see. I think God knew what He was doing. He's like, I can't give you both, but you gave it to
Like,
my mama though.
right.
You gave it to my. Well, no, my sister ain't got both. But anywho, yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeesh.
I didn't get the cornbread fed,
I mean,
but it might come back.
yeah,
Get bored. If it get bored, it might come back.
right. Before the summer goes
I'm
out,
not
you'll
rushing it
you'll
though. At
get a
this point,
delivery.
right about now, I'm fitting all my shirts. I'm not rushing it.
Right. So when the donk is delivered, are you gonna like
Wow, really, D?
walk backwards everywhere?
Huh?
I said when the donkey gets delivered, um, are you gonna walk backwards everywhere, or how's this work?
No, I'm just gonna,
You
stand on that
taking a
hind
picture?
leg. Do that
I
hind
don't
leg
like
movement.
to. Today is the last day I want to know your name. For real. Not the hind.
Girl, look.
Man.
I love it especially when certain people be like, you done got a little thick, huh? Be like,
Right. You like tee hee.
did
You remember what you ate, like,
I?
damn, what have I been eating? Right.
It was the quarantine for me.
Right. Yeah, it's a
My
lot
stretch
going
pants
on.
was stretch pantsing.
Shit fancy.
It was. Now, right now, I can't fit none of my stretch.
Ah, damn. You can turn them into headbands or something. Wait, no.
No.
Ah,
I'll
man.
be back up there.
Right, right. I mean, don't get rid of them. Just repurpose.
No, it may maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but I'm just because I'm looking for some pants right now that I gave away. I'm like, dang, nabbit.
Right. You can run them this way. I know. I can fill her up and get her done. Sheesh.
Right.
This guy right here.
For real, Callie. I'm like, geez. Like I should know better at this point to stop throwing away or giving away clothes. I'm good with giving away clothes because, yeah, she said repurpose. Right?
See?
Nope. I'll be back up there.
He's like, nah. Recycle them.
Mm-mm. No, because I done gave away them pants. I was looking for them too, because I wanted to wear them the other day. I was like, asking my daughter, look, I do this too. I'll be done gain some weight and get my daughters my shirts or something, and then go back down and be like, girl, you wouldn't even wear this. Get my
Right.
shit.
You'd be like, you know that one shirt that I let you look at? They'd be like, oh, wait a minute. You gave it to me. Be like, nah, I was letting you look at it right quick.
Right, you ain't worn it yet.
Right. I ain't seen it on you. Let me get that.
Don't worry about what you wearing, brother. Let the nah, you can't just do that willy nilly.
Wait a minute, sir.
Mm-mm.
That's not a thing.
Only if you're at home in the comfort.
Yes.
But out in the streets, nah, that's not gonna happen.
Not at all, sir. That's too many eyes in the chat. I'll be out there fighting, or at least mean mugging. Like they'd be like, "She evil," because I'd be mean mugging everybody. Like, "What you looking at? What you looking at?" But then it would be my fault, right? But yeah, so that's a downtime.
Right, Callie. Soon that be the first thing.
Yes, sweats, bun, take off your bra, and
Man, I'm jumping straight in the towel. Look. She said not outside. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody not going outside. Not the celebrity skin. Cause they got a procedure where they can get a bra implanted inside their boobs.
Man,
I already got one.
Let's stop with the lie. You sound like lies. Like these, everybody. This is how lies sound. Because I don't know
allegedly
what you're talking about. How do you build in a bra? Wait, what?
I don't know. But she definitely has got some procedure done where it's supposed to be like some bra like stuff going on. I be trying to see like, is it working? Yes. You know what? Janet Jackson and that doggone rib. Getting that rib remote. You tell her make bras disappear 2023. Make go viral. Yeah. Hey.
That's another one. I mean, I'm gonna start paying attention because our weight does fluctuate. Like Janet's off time, she's thick it in. But when she's ready, when she's performing or on tour or whatever, she's thinny trim. But she's on her downtime,
I know she is unrecognizable, and that's crazy.
It's crazy.
That is crazy, but it's crazy how they whole family had those insecure. I think Rebbie probably the only one that still got her body, her parts.
Yeah, I think it's
going with.
It's appropriate. I think I got 300 on me. You have like at least 3, so we can let third borrow it. I think he needs 600. Make bras disappear in 20. Wait a minute.
Sheesh. That ain't gonna happen. Not over here.
Not up in here.
Mm-mm.
But yeah.
Make bras less expensive. Let's make that go viral.
Oh, hi, because we gotta buy them, so you gonna come up. What are we doing?
Bras are really expensive. I don't think you guys know that.
They don't care. They want them off.
Good bras anyway. Right. Right. They're like, what do we care? You got a point there.
Not fair. We're trying to be cute. Sheesh.
You got a point there. My bad.
Not fair.
Yeah. But I do appreciate y'all for coming through. That about covers everything I had to say. If anybody else have anything to say before I close out.
No. Salute to everybody.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
No, thank you for having me. This was a topic that was like, not far-fetched, but like one of those that you don't expect, but you realize you needed it in your life.
Yeah.
So, bravo. But yeah.
I just see how social media play a big part in it, and I see it every day. And people telling people they not right because they too big or they not right because they too little, and it just And the famous words of Cat Williams, ladies, if you fuck with a nigga who tripping about your stretch marks, I suggest you quit fucking with her. Either way, we right. Look, that was one thing I didn't get with stretch marks, anyways. Not on my stomach, anyway.
Damn.
I had to give my baby daddies a pep talk. Like, look, I ain't got no stretch marks with the last one. I better not get one with this.
Hey, better be a little baby, but the right, you know what I'm saying, the healthy weight, but small.
I done gave birth to a 9-pound, 4-ounce child.
For what?
For what?
My
you sound like my oldest daughter. So I don't know why you had them for anyway. You didn't need them.
Wait a minute. And you went through with it? Wait a minute.
That's why I drank the castor oil, because I was like, I was tired of being pregnant. I was like,
No.
I had to evict her.
Absolutely. You had to take her to court for sure, because that's a lot going on. Yikes.
I was ready to fight the EMT and everything. Like, get this fuck out of me.
Fast.
Right. I was walking around dragging my leg because she was my damn. She was so heavy. I felt her feet. Like, I felt her fingers. I felt her fingers and inside touching my stomach. Like, I used to hate that feeling. Like, ew.
Yeah. Like, get out of here.
Creepy.
You remember creepy crawler?
I sure did. My birthday, it ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. It didn't work for you? Yeah. How much wait a minute. No, Callie. Why did they tell me to drink the whole thing, right? They told me to drink the whole thing. So I'm sitting up there drinking it, trying to mix it with the Kool-Aid, but the Kool-Aid either sitting on top. So I put the straw in and push it down so it could go through, and then it's sitting on the. It was so funny. Then it's sitting on the bottom. So I drank it, and then I like dozed off. I couldn't drink it all. Thank God I didn't need to. I dozed off. Next time I woke up, I was scared to poop.
Right, you're like, hold on, is that bowel or is that baby?
Right. I was like, I think it's time.
Right. You're like, I don't help.
She said I drank the whole bottle for nothing.
Damn.
It worked for me.
Well, nasty too.
Okay, it worked for somebody else. So I suggested it too. But I don't think you didn't have to drink the whole bottle. That's the part where it was a little sketchy at.
Ew.
I know that's right, D. I'm supposed to be on the channel talking about mental health and the effect it has on men, how it has men, and how women can help. I sure will.
Absolutely.
Will. More people need to talk about mental health, because people, like I said yesterday in the live, what makes a person get armed up and go into elementary school and just start popping kids? Like, something is mentally wrong with this person. I was able 56 hours, 40. Woo! I couldn't did it.
Wait a minute.
Now, when I had my first daughter, I didn't even know what she was gonna be. Every ultrasound, she had her legs closed. I didn't know what the hell I was having.
Yeah, I had one child after that.
I was sitting down, chilling, getting my son ready. We was finna go outside. I was, bathing him, getting ready to go outside. And my water broke, so I was all excited, like, "Oh, my water broke! I'm finna get this out of me."
Like,
whatever it is.
Right.
They told me, they was like, you might not want to go to the hospital. You might want to wait a little while.
Where they do that at?
I should have did that, because they had to induce it.
Nope.
And it was hours and hours. And my money long video. Voice.
Let me find out that was the Taurus that wouldn't come out.
No. That was the Virgo.
Damn.
It was the Taurus is the one I evicted. And she will be 21 in 5 days. Well, 4 days now. I forgot. Yeah, third warrior birthday is the same day as hers.
You definitely had to abort the tourist. I mean, not
Man.
abort, you had to evict the
Because
tourist.
she
Like,
almost wasn't a tourist. I was like, no, you getting a little we procrastinate.
right? They like, do I want to leave? It's kind of, I don't
Like,
know.
you gotta get up out of here. You gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up. No, I
Maybe
gave
I should
birth to
throw
a
a party.
toddler. No,
That
for
yeah,
real.
she did. I don't know. Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute, hold on. Y'all think I'm playing. Hold on, let me find a picture of her when she was a baby. When I like days old. She had a head full of hair.
She was a woman. Like she
Right.
Yikes.
Right.
Heck of swell. 9 pounds? Like, what are you doing?
They was like, you have any more kids? I was like, yeah. They was like, well, how big are they? I was like, 7 pounds, and because all my kids were 7 pounds, stuff for her. They was like, well, this one is about 9 or 10. I said 9 or 10.
Getting it done.
I'm
What was
talking
that?
about, how you had the little harness things that you carry on your shoulder with the baby in. I used to have my shoulder swollen.
Right. I don't even know why you did that. You needed a you was trying to
was finna carry your big ass.
Your
She was
shoulder.
a pound. That's like carrying around potatoes. That's like carrying around a sack of potatoes. My little bitty self.
No. 1, 2, 3, not it. I can't.
I was like literally dragging my legs to walk. Like she was so big. I'm telling you, I literally felt her fingers like tickling the inside of my. That shit was weird.
I don't need that visual right now, but it's all bad. It's all bad. Oh my god.
And you would think she would be she's not even a big girl. Like she's average. Like she's not even taller than me or nothing. We thought she was gonna be a little chubby checker. Nope.
She was tearing it up. She was getting her done. And I appreciate that.
If you're a tourist, she knows she eat. You know she can eat.
Yeah, damn. I mean, I guess we should have known.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to post that on my I know I guess probably on Facebook. But yeah. Pictures of that toddler I gave birth to.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I know, right? 21 years ago.
She was wearing like size 9, 12 instead of
3 to 6 months at birth. And then I had like 3 totes full of clothes. So I had to hurry. I had to put on some clothes every day. Like I had to change her outfit like more than once a day just so she could fit the clothes. You're gonna wear these clothes.
You're gonna wear these and take a photo, like just so I can stay presented. That baby was like, come on, Mom.
For real.
How funny.
She was so pretty though. Yeah, when I find pictures, y'all think I'm playing. I'm gonna put them on Instagram. She was literally like days old. She looked like she was about 3 months.
Sheesh.
Out there who's going to give birth to my first one day. I just want to sincerely apologize to you ahead of time because my big ass is about 8 to 10 pounds alone.
Right. I mean, let's talk about it.
Look, now that you say that makes sense. Now that you say that makes sense. That makes sense.
Wow. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to have a talk, sir.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
So, well, I do thank y'all for pulling up. I don't have anything else to contribute to the conversation. I know he crazy, ain't
he? Sheesh. Salute everybody that hung out with us. And got a little bit of information. Got some jewels.
Right. I hope to see you next time. Try to give you more consistent content.
Right.
Look at he crazy.
What do you
I can't with you, third ward.
Oh man.
Okay. But yeah. So I'm gonna go out like this.
Let's go.
What's up with it, La Familia? Happy Sunday. Just had to pop in real quick.
Justjat, fake niggas free, MOB, first lady on the panel, just J, it's the channel. When you're watching, gon' sub, hit that like, leave a comment, respect what she all about. Haters gon' walk it out, a lady be a lady, right now bitch, close your mouth. A Midwest gangster, thuggin' in the South, a princess from Chicago, ATL queen, pull up on the shoulder, she the hottest in the city, she a badass bitch, yeah, that thing sitting pretty, roll it up, light it up, we just wanna smoke and ride. If you look into her eyes, she'll leave you hypnotized. Soft spoken when she talk, don't get it twisted, get it twisted. She got lady too bold, yeah they with it, yeah they with it. What in is you too street, she ain't come out here to play. Niggas like, who that is? That's my homie, Just Jay. What's happening?
What's up with it, La Familia? Happy Sunday. Just had to pop in real quick.
I will admit, Looney did kill it. But peace out, y'all. Thank you. Hope to see you soon, possibly tomorrow.
Right, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Salute.